Hey, welcome back to some more Humankind Opendev Lucy. So, when we last left off, we started an outpost in the neighboring province, and here's something you can do in Humankind. Instead of waiting for this outpost to grow into a city, we can attach it to our existing city. And there are a few reasons to do that. First of all, in Humankind, you always have a certain number of administrators. Right now we have one, because you only start the game with one. And a city that's not administered will get penalties and it will not be able to build units. So that's obviously not a good thing. And furthermore, in this situation specifically, it would benefit our city to attach the neighboring province, because right now I am not getting the full benefit of all the tiles right here. For example, I am not really getting any benefit of this one, because it's in a different territory. So I am not getting any yields from that in my capital. So instead of waiting for this outpost to grow into a city, we can just attach it. And watch how it will affect my yields. Right now this outpost is getting 3 science per turn, and my capital is getting 6 science per turn. And with that, our next research will take 3 turns. If I attach the outpost, we will now be getting a total of 14 science per turn in our city, and the next tech will take 2 turns. So my total science is now higher, because I attached the outpost. And we can see what exactly we are getting that from. So yeah, this is something to consider. You should always keep an eye on how many administrators you have. You can get more through technologies and civics, but this is something you should always keep an eye on. And once we get another one, we can start a city elsewhere in some different province. And we certainly will. So, we are about to finish a Javelin Thrower, which is our unique unit as the Olmecs. And then, if I wanted to, I could attack my neighbor. It might be a little bit too early to do that with just one single unit, but I would definitely like to show you how war and combat works. So once I get a chance to do that, we will do that. And it looks like he actually has some horses. And we don't. So that's a good reason to go to war with him. But again, we are not quite ready to do that just yet. We need to wait just a tiny little bit longer with that. Meanwhile, let's keep exploring. And I might start another outpost somewhere. We do have 141 influence, so we can definitely afford another outpost. Here's Domestication. So we unlocked animal barns and also horses. So, let's see what we can get next. Something that would maybe help with war. We could unlock the chariot, but it does have resource requirements, as you can see at the bottom of the pop-up. And I cannot currently fulfill these requirements. So, I might have to pass. We could go for writing, but that will take 9 turns. We could just get city defense, which will unlock the warrior, which is a basic melee unit, and also palisades, for more fortifications. Let's go with that then. Some defenses are definitely a good idea. So, here's the Javelin Thrower, we got one, and let's see what we're going to do next. I could grab another district, which is certainly a good idea. So that's one thing. We do have saffron right here, so that's something we could do. If I build an artisan quarter here, then we will be extracting it. So that's actually not a bad idea. I think we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. That will take 2 turns. That's not too bad. And since I can't really go here without declaring war, we should probably head back. I might have to go like all the way around. And we also got another neighbor down here, but I haven't technically made any contact with them. Probably a good idea to go and say hi. But I'm keeping my javelin thrower inside my capital. So we can just give him an order to sentry. Alright then. So let's not go too far away. I just want to explore our immediate surroundings. See if there are any interesting resources nearby. We can check out this area to the west. So we'll go this way. Okay, one more turn for the artisan quarter. Yeah, I think I'll have to go like this, because there are mountains in this direction, meaning I cannot go through there. And yeah, we have some unfriendly animals blocking the way. I would prefer to not have to fight that if I don't have to. Here we got city defense, so now I could build palisades and also get warriors. It's a fairly basic unit, but it might be a good idea to have at least one or two, not just ranged.
This arrangement would
Here we made
both
contact
our
with the
empires
Harappans.
prosper.
We can accept that. I won't be doing a whole lot of trading right now because we don't really have anything to trade yet. But we will eventually. Yeah, we are not declaring any surprise wars just yet. Still one more turn to finish Artisan's Quarter. Let's see, we got a lake here.
Off we go.
Alright then. Looks like that could be an interesting city. So I can't go through their territory either. I would have to declare war. Let's just explore in this general direction. We might be able to go like all the way around them. That's definitely a possibility. As for the next research, we could go for horsemanship, but again, that requires horses, and I currently do not have any. Our neighbor does, but alas, I do not. Which means we should do something else. We could get irrigation, so that will unlock the public fountain for stability and flood irrigation. We could get bronze working to unlock copper and also the spearman as well as the forge. Let's check the whole tree really quick. So here's the tree. Let's go for bronze working then. Looks like that leads to standing army eventually, which unlocks iron and then some other military techs. No point getting sailing because, well, we're quite far away from any kind of bodies of water, not counting this two-tile lake. But that's about it. Yeah, I would prefer to not fight any wild animals with a single scout. That would probably end poorly. But I do want to check out this general area. This would be a decent spot for a city. Well, outpost for now, but we could definitely try to claim that. And it would not be adjacent to my territory, actually. Because these two are totally different provinces. Okay. Let's check this area then. So, we finished the artisan quarter. So now, we could grab a maker's quarter to get more production. We could grab farmer's quarter to speed up our city growth. But our city growth looks good right now. As we can see, we will get more population in 4 turns. We could build some infrastructure, which are basically buildings inside the city. You don't place them on the map. But I'm thinking we should get more units. We also got public ceremonies, so running this would give me +5 food. Let's get a few more javelin throwers. That is my unique unit, so I would say it's definitely a good idea to get a few more. not just one. And we'll need an army, regardless of when I might or might not go to war. I will need an army. One unit is not exactly an army, is it? No, not really. With that said, we will get more administrators pretty soon, so we do want to find a good location for our next city. Yeah, these yields do not look super exciting. Let's maybe check further south. There might be a better location there. I could try to start an outpost somewhere around here, but that would be a little bit dangerous. Maybe a bit too dangerous.
Right. Follow me.
Okay, I thought I grabbed the sanctuary, but apparently not. It's kind of hard to tell which exact tile it's on. It looks like it's on this one. Yeah, we did get 22 gold right there. Okay, we just need to complete it. Right. Anyway, let's check this area. And here's another neighbor. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, we need to grab some territory before they do. Definitely a good plan. And we will go to war with one of them eventually, just not quite sure which one it's going to be. Okay, so this trade screen looks a little bit weird. He wants saffron from me, I assume that's what it means. But he already has one. We can buy it for 60, this is obsidian. Plus 2% industry per obsidian, plus 5% stability. I'm going to pass on this, but this trade exchange could have been a little bit clearer. Just my first impression. Anyway, as you saw, he does have a fairly high war desire. I think it's safe to assume we'll end up fighting him very, very soon. So it would be best to focus on our military. And he claimed the adjacent province right here. So, yeah, okay, we definitely want to get more units right now. So I cannot get a spearman right now because we do not have copper. I don't think we discovered any. Nope, not seeing any. We can see some more horses further south. But I actually do not have any resource other than this luxury, saffron. But we do not have actual strategic resource, unfortunately. So I will have to rely on the javelin throwers, which fortunately do not require any resources. It might be a good idea to get at least one warrior, not just rely purely on ranged. So let's grab at least one warrior. I don't want to rely purely on ranged. As for our next research, this means there's no point researching any unit that will require a resource, because we currently cannot get any. We could grab masonry, that's an option, but stoneworks require copper. However, watchtower does not require anything. And then pottery workshop would give us more influence. Let's go with that then. Now, I'm not going to look for the perfect location for my outpost, I'm just going to start it somewhere. Because we don't have the influence, we have lots of it. And we need to claim something. So we could just claim this spot right here. It's not ideal, it's just production and food around here. But it will do. And then I could maybe claim this one and attach it. That's an option. I still have one administrator, but getting a city takes time. We have to start from an outpost. Animal remains with some science. Alright. So one more turn for that warrior. And let's start the city right here, I think. I mean, again, outpost, but you know what I mean. There, done. Okay. So then I could also claim this one and then attach them once I get my second administrator. That would be the plan, I think.
Over this way.
Technically, I could have an outpost somewhere down here. It's an option. It would be kind of impossible to defend if we end up going to war with the Harappa. But we're not at war with them yet. Here's masonry.
This
And we got
arrangement would
another
see both
offer.
our
So
empires
Harappans
prosper.
want a non-aggression pact. I will accept that because
Gladly.
I don't want to be at war with everyone around me, as you might have guessed. Right, we unlocked a civics point, so let's actually go to the society screen, which will also show us our cultural influence. So, for example, even though this territory right here has been claimed by Assyria, we have 75% cultural influence over it. And we have 56% cultural influence over this one. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, civics. We have one civics point right now, and civics are basically extra bonuses. And they will move these sliders left or right. And they will basically align you more with certain ideology, which, from my understanding, will also affect diplomacy and the relations with other empires. So unfortunately, there's no tooltip on these icons, so I can't tell you what exactly they are supposed to mean. But we do have a tooltip for these bonuses right here. So, for example, if I pick customary laws, I will get +3 influence on territory and +5% science on city or outpost. If I pick up codified laws, I will get +2 influence on territory, but +10% science on city or outpost. And then I also have the other option, right here, founding myths, and I can move it even further. So, right now I only have one civics point available, but this one would give me +15% science on city or outpost, and +1 influence on territory. And yeah, this one would give me +2 influence, +10% science. I think we should go with the biggest science bonus, because I'm currently getting 14 science per turn in my capital, so maximizing that seems to make sense. Let's pick up Divine let's pick up Natural Right. This will also give me +5 influence on Main Plaza, which is a good thing. So that's what we'll go for. There we are, so that was my only civics point right now. And we can check our exact science output now. And no, not interested in that. We are getting 15 science per turn right now, which is not like a huge gain, but it's better than nothing. Alright, we got this outpost here. Let's see if we can grab another outpost before the AI does. Would prefer to not fight if I don't have to, so I'll pass on doing that right now. And we need something new in the queue. That should probably be more units. I could get a watchtower, that is an option. That would give us +1 combat strength in combat for units adjacent to the district, but also +1 detection range and +1 vision range. So I could build that if I want to, but I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I think we should get more units and prepare for war, because it's pretty obvious I will be going to war with the Assyrians. And I kind of have to, because they got some horses over there and I do not. But first we need to prepare. Okay, I do not have copper, so unlocking anything that requires copper would be a little bit silly. Let's just go for irrigation here. More food is a good thing, and the more influence is also a good thing. We got some science from the shrine. Here's copper. A little bit far away, but in theory I could have an outpost down here. It's just that it would be a little bit problematic this far away from my territory. So it's probably not the best idea. Just saying. Okay, let's get that outpost. Probably somewhere around here. This style is really nice, I like it. So, let's see, 14 food, free production, free science. I want at least some decent amount of production, but I also want food. 12, 7 free. 14 free. 9, 9 free. 12, but not a lot of food. We could actually settle right here. That's not a bad one. Right on top of this tile. That seems to be the best option, honestly. As far as I can tell. Okay, let's go for this one then. Works for me. And then the idea is to turn this into a city and then attach that outpost eventually. It will take some time, but it will take time for the outpost to grow. There's irrigation. So that's done. And we accomplished a world deed, apparently. Okay. Be the first to discover Great Barrier Reef. Well, go us. Apparently we did that. Looks like that's the one. Yep. Shame it's so far away. Plus 5 influence, plus 10 stability on city or outpost, plus 10 gold. Alright. Yeah, that's a little bit too far away from my territory, or I would definitely consider settling there. So next up, now we could go for writing. Let's go for that then. So that will give us 1 civic point. It will unlock the market quarter, the food market, and house of scribes. Sounds good. Now, how mad are the Assyrians on a scale of 1 to 10? 97 out of 100. Yep. It's pretty obvious we will be fighting very, very soon. But that's why I've been working on my army, which should look fairly decent by now. Let's get one more still. Oh, actually, the spawn point is full. Blades of the Empire. Army composition, okay. So that's a new civic, but we currently do not have any civic points. Plus 1 combat strength on unit. Well, we'll think about it once we get our civic point. So, not right now. Anyway, let's maybe move these guys.
Follow me.
So, move them outside. Yeah, hold on, that should be all of them.
Not in this one.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
We should be able to have them in one single army, yep.
Okay.
But this is the maximum possible size right now. We can unlock more slots by researching technologies or implementing civics. So, not right now. I could send them to attack Assyria, that's definitely a possibility. So now it might be a good idea to actually build a district. I could build a garrison if I want to, but I'm leaning more towards, like, Maker's Quarter. Or possibly Farmer's Quarter. Because our growth is not that impressive anymore. It's definitely a good idea to get more food. But where should that be? Right here would be plus 6. So it's not brilliant, but that's my best option currently. Yeah, that's my best option. So let's go for this one. That's plus 6. It won't take too long, only 3 turns. Alright, let's explore a little bit more, but not too much. Okay, well, we found the ocean apparently. Good to know.
Over this way.
Keep moving in this direction. Even more horses. Yeah, this is just a little bit too far away from my home territory. Alright, Assyria. So we could declare surprise war right now. We don't have enough war desire to declare regular war. I'm hoping they will declare war on me, because they have 100 war desire. Apparently their current attitude is pleasant. Not sure how that works when they have 100 war desire, but apparently it does. Not much else I can really do here. Oh, they have demands. They want my city? Are you crazy? Apparently. Obviously refuse.
You're teasing me, huh? The answer's no.
Enough of this rot!
They want a non-aggression pact.
Demands.
No,
Does
not
anyone find
interested.
it surprising that you bow before my will?
Oh,
So if I declared surprise war, we will get a Traitor Badge. While you have this badge,
You must
your
be out
opponents
of your
lose more
mind.
war desire
No
when you
chance.
ransack or bombard their buildings,
it?
based on the level of the badge. Okay. Interesting. Let's wait a little bit longer. I can't really make any demands myself from the looks of it, can I? Not really. We can forbid the trade, which won't really achieve a whole lot. I can't just demand things, no. I mean, eventually I might just declare surprise war, because I want to use my unique unit at least, you know? That would be good. That's part of the reason why I picked Olmecs, because they had a ranged unique unit. And let's just keep exploring in this general direction. I might be able to make my way back to my territory eventually with that scout. Now, I could just declare war like this, but this is just basically the same as surprise war declaration. I don't think we should do it. Which turn is this? It's turn 33. And remember, this build is only the first 100 turns, so I can't play it longer than that. What's up with the fireworks? Well, apparently he's celebrating something. Maybe he's celebrating the fact we will be going to war. Okay, so now we can get a city that will take 13 turns. That was the idea, so let's work on that. And we can take a look what's up here. Maybe ransack the sanctuary as well. Kind of sucks that I don't have resources. I was hoping to get some better units to go with the javelin throwers, but it doesn't look like that will be happening right now. I could also just go directly for his capital once we declare war. That's probably the best way to go. At least that's what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, I can't go through here.
Come over here.
Might have to go this way now. Alright, that's fine. We'll go this way. A new wonder can be claimed. Okay, so we can select a cultural wonder now. Let's see. Plus 20 stability, plus 100 fame. Wait, hold on. Special effects. Extracts any luxury resource from the deposit it is built on. Must be placed on a luxury resource deposit. Stonehenge. Plus 10 food per co-regionalist states. Plus 5 stability, plus 20 fate. Okay, so quite a lot of stability from this one. Plus 5% food on the capital of empires following the same religion. And plus 5 stability. Temple of Artemis, plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability, plus 10 health regeneration on unit. Your units ignore movement penalties from forests. Must be placed next to woodland or forest. And the pyramid. Modify district production cost by minus 25%. I quite like that one. I also like Temple of Artemis. Let's pick the pyramid. Okay, so that will cost me 250 influence to claim that. So building the pyramid right now would take 35 turns, but that's partially because I'm down to 1 population, and I'm down to 1 population because I trained an army. Because building units will cost you population. Someone has to be in that army, you know? So let's maybe wait to restore our population a little bit, and while we wait for that, we could build the Maker's Quarter. So let's see how much we could get out of it. We could get +6. That sounds decent. We could get +9. Okay, +9 is good. And I wouldn't be sacrificing any food either. Sounds good. Let's go for this spot. That is a really nice production post right there. We'll finish that, and then we'll see how long it would take to build the pyramid. I would like to try building it at least. So, we do have horses right here. And that's actually inside the territory I claimed. So, that's good. Now we will be able to get some mounted units once we hook that up. Which I haven't done yet, but I will. And I think the next step will be declaring that war. I will go with surprise war, most likely. However, that will be happening in the next video, so thanks for watching this one, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did to denounce the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.